Say hi. Today we're gonna talk about books.
Books.
How many books do I have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I
How
have
many books?
so many books.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite? Which one? Which one do you like?
Purple.
The purple one. Which one is that? You touch everything. You like this one? Or the eyes? Which one you like?
Eyes.
Oh, the eyes. Oh my god. You like Kafka. Say Kafka.
Kafka.
Say,
My eye. Where's your eyes?
there's my eyes. Where's your eye? Guys, show your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So many eyes. So many eyes.
Blah, blah, blah,
Don't touch that.
blah.
This is another Kafka book. One of my favorite covers as well. K. I love Kafka because we have the same initial as well. It's Kyrie K. My real name also starts with K. So Kyrie's like my nickname. This is his letters to his translator Milena, who he fell in love with because she understood what she wanted to say. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Also, I have a slide in my room I got for my nieces and nephews so they can hang out here whenever they want because I love them. Say hi. She doesn't look like me. She looks like... No! This is one of my favorite books, Walking in the Woods by Professor Yoshifumi Miyazaki. I take this whenever I go walking outside under the trees in the forest because it actually explains a lot. It talks about how just 1 hour of walking is enough to stabilize your mental health for 3 days to 5 days to a week. It depends on how much you walk, the amount of steps you walk on that day. So they recommend walking outside every single day for an hour to miss even just 15 minutes, okay, under the trees. You have to. It also talks about how humans should go back to reconnecting with nature, and while the abrupt of technology is being progressive as we talk, it's a great read. You should read it, okay? So I have 4 of these. I only have 4. No, don't get it all. Oh my god. No. So I only got 4 of these little mini penguin classics. I finished The Life of a Stupid Man, Ryuunosuke Akutagawa. He's actually one of the directors Kurosawa favorite inspiration. He puts his books into film, which is what I love about. That's why I'm reading Akutagawa books, because before I get into Kurosawa's movies, because I wanna learn about his literature. And so this is a great read. Actually, my favorite story is the one with the mysterious murder and the ghost talking. Like the first one. It's called In a Bamboo Grove. Someone dies in a bamboo grove, and the detective tries to solve the crime. You find out what's the real story at the end. Like there's so many witnesses, and he talks to each witness, and he tries to crack the code. God, what the hell are you doing?
I'm cleaning.
You're cleaning? I'm sorry, my room is so messy, right? So Friedrich Nietzsche, why am I so clever? Why am I so wise? It's actually one of the great, if you're not into philosophy, I suggest, but if you want to get to philosophy but you're not into philosophy and you want like an introduction to Nietzsche, because I know that he's a hard read. If you're not a reader, you should start with this. I recommend it. Like his small works and essays, it's a great book. Okay, so Ovid's The Fall of Icarus. I've been in love with Icarus, the story of Icarus, since I was 13. Okay, I found out about him while I was in the library, and he was referenced, and I searched him up on Google, like who's Icarus, and because Icarus is such a great name, you know. Like I've always told myself that if I ever get a child and have a son, it's either I name him Icarus or Achilles, because I love those names. I also love Achilles, the story of Achilles. It's really awesome. Gab, do you like books? Don't step on them. They're not shoes.
Oh,
Don't sit on them. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Are you okay?
yeah.
So I got this last week on my birthday. Yeah, 6 days ago. Got this for my birthday. It's my most wanted book cover. Look at that book cover. It's so beautiful. I love it. And then there's a one brown eye. Okay, so our main character is convicted for a crime, and he has to go to court to defend himself. And the thing is, he doesn't know what he did. No one tells him what he did, what he's convicted of.
Why?
Yeah,
Why me?
yeah. And then the reader, ourselves, we don't know what's going on, and that's for us and the main character to find out, like, what the fuck is going on. I really love Kafka. He's my most favorite author. I had to make my niece go down. Okay, so she's gone, but this is the Song of Achilles. It's one of my favorite books ever. I read this when I was 14. I read the Song of Achilles, and well, not 14, I think 15. Yeah, 15 turning 16. I was in I didn't have a phone when I was in high school. I had an iPad, and I would bring my iPad and read from the PDF throughout lunch, break time, even during class. I would read this book. I got this as a gift. It's physical copy. I dream of having the physical copy for so long. If you haven't read this, it's great. Oh, it's on. Okay, sorry. But as I was saying, I stumbled upon the Song of Achilles on accident. As an accident, during high school, we were learning about Helen of Troy and Greek mythology and all of that. And I was so interested in Achilles and his weakness being the Achilles heel that I researched more about him. Who the fuck is singing? I'm outside. Wait. I'm at the balcony, okay? So you hear all the sounds. But yeah, I searched Achilles and I found the Song of Achilles. And this is what I'm currently reading. The Brothers Karamazov Bantam Classic. I'm on page 60. And here's my bookmark. Great bookmark. It's Vincent van Gogh. If you didn't know, I love Vincent. My favorite artist ever. And my favorite page so far is when Fyodor Karamazov crashed out and the Zomiza, I think his name is, what's his name? The elder, I forgot his name. The elder talks about the behavior of Fyodor Karamazov and the way he acted and why he should change. Let me read it. It's on page 55. So Fyodor Karamazov asked the elder, "Oh teacher, what should I do to gain eternal life?" And the elder of the monastery, Zozima, told him that you have known for a long time what to do. You are intelligent enough to see it yourself. Stop indulging in drunkenness and incontinence of speech. Do not give way to sensual lust, and particularly to your passion for money. Also, close down your taverns. If you cannot close them all, close at least 2 or 3. And above all, stop lying. Stop lying. And then Zozima went on and say that the important thing is to stop lying to yourself. A man who lies to himself and believes his own lies becomes unable to recognize truth, either in himself or in anyone else, and he ends up losing respect for himself as well as for others. When he has no respect for anyone, he can no longer love, and in order to divert himself, having no love in him, he yields to his impulses, indulges in the lowest forms of pleasure, and behaves in the end like an animal, in satisfying his vices. And it all comes from lying. Lying to others and to yourself. A man who lies to himself, for instance, can take offense of whenever he wishes, for there are times when it is rather pleasant to feel wrong. Don't you agree? So a man may know very well that no one has offended him, and may invent an offense, lie just for the beauty of it, or exaggerate when someone said to create a situation, making a mountain out of a molehill. And although he is well aware of himself, he nevertheless does feel offended because he enjoys doing so. Like this man enjoys lying to himself, enjoys lying to others because he knows it. He knows he's lying and he enjoys everything. I hate this kind of people. He derives great pleasure from it, lying. And so he comes to feel real hostility toward the imaginary offender. But please get up off your knees and sit down. You know very well that your kneeling is also an insincere gesture, a lie. He cooked that. Zozima cooked that. My favorite brother right now though is so let me just tell you this a plot story of the brothers Karamazov. So Fyodor Karamazov is a loser. He married twice, and his first wife, he had a first son, Dimitri, and he never took care of Dimitri. Dimitri ended up being taken care of by one of Fyodor's servants because he's a worthless father, and he would rather fuck women all the time, not even his wife. Like, he's just such a loser that his wife would fuck other men because he's such a loser. Okay, he's so worthless. He doesn't know how to be a proper husband. He doesn't know how to be a proper person, honestly. Not even a proper father. He doesn't know how to be a proper human being. Something is deeply wrong with Fyodor Karamazov, which is the father. And then he remarried. He had 2 sons, which are, the second one is Ivan, and the third one is Alyosha. So far, Alyosha is my favorite character. Let me read like one of my favorites here. I can't find it, man. Wait. Can't find it. Okay. Here. See, I write on my books. I like writing on my books because they're mine, and also for anyone who goes into my books, there's signs that I enjoyed the book and I loved it because I write over it. Alyosha, Miyazaki declared, may be the only man in the world who, if left all by himself in the middle of a strange city inhabited by a million unknown people, would never suffer from cold or hunger, for he would immediately be offered food and shelter. And if no one offered him anything, he would find everything he needed right away himself, and it would cost him no effort, nor make him feel in the least humiliated, nor, for that matter, would he be imposing himself on others. Just the contrary, they would all be only too happy to do things for him. There's always gonna be like people like that who's like enjoys doing stuff for you, and Alyosha reminds me of myself, so I really like Alyosha. I am addicted to this book. I just started like the other day because I tried reading it last year, but I couldn't get into it because I was like not that interested. But now I'm super interested because that line about a man lying to himself is one of my favorite dialogues now of all time, and I really that speaks the truth about how their dad is, because their dad lies to everyone and he hates his sons. Okay, it's family drama, morality, talks about humans. It's really great. This is Ulysses by James Joyce. I'm saving this book to read. My house is so loud, I'm sorry. This is Ulysses by James Joyce. I am saving this book to read at the end of the year, around October to December. I will give 3 months to finish this book. I will start on October 1. I schedule my books. I feel like I'm going to really love this book. I am saving the best for last. I read a lot about Ulysses by James Joyce, and I'm really excited for it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the book haul. I have 10 books to show you guys in the next video. They're gonna come next week, so I'm gonna film for that. Another 10 to 15 books are arriving. So yeah, do you guys like my background? Do you like it here rather inside my dark room? Like, let me know. I want to know which looks better. There's so many birds, but you can hear my family. That's why I don't shoot outside, because you can hear everything and everyone. But the lighting is so great. I think I should get a noise cancelling mic. I think that's better. Anyway, have a great June. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.